there guys, this is me Malorian, and this will be another War Machine Battle Report. And this one is going to be with my Magnus2 Kingmaker list, again with the Galleon. You know, the one time I took it just because I was just trying to make room and all this stuff here, and I've been loving this build. So I've been trying this again, and I'm going to be up against my buddy David here, and he is up against me with Haley1. So kind of a shooty list he has here, really planning to shoot you down, and that's interesting because I'm also a shooty list. We're also in this scenario, which is kind of the non-scenario, so both of us are gun lines on a scenario that lets us be gun lines, and so the weird thing here is that my feat's going to be pretty much useless because other than say like the ironclad, a lot of his stuff doesn't care about getting to me, and for him, where he has the temporal deceleration or whatever, where it slows me down, I don't care because I just want to stand there and shoot you. So this is going to be kind of a different game. So given that, I don't really care because I can very easily with this list switch over to attrition. So what I'm going to do here is probably really push for the left side first because hey, even though it's a non-scenario, this is me, I'm still going to go for scenario. So I really feel that if on the left I can get up there and get rid of that ironclad, that the left side will be pretty much mine to kind of really go after that flag, and I'll be forcing him to come to me. And then once a defender is forced to come to me and I take that out, he has nothing that can deal with me. Now the main thing that will deal with me is that hunter, but if I can get up there with the charger, or not the charger, with Stannis, and he gets up there and ties it up, that can really help. I might be able to also go for the right flag as well, just because if those trenchers come up, I can just really focus fire everything on them, and then he won't really have too much to hold me back. So again, I guess here I'm talking more like I'm gonna go for attrition, but it's attrition with a means towards, you know, scenario in the end. Alright, so I won first turn, so I want to take it, and I basically go up there and I dig in with my trenchers. He's going to start dug in, no big deal. Otherwise, I have up the escort so that my galleon gets up there even further. Stannis is really making it clear that he's going after that hunter, because even if he spends a turn shooting Stannis and even killing him, hey, I'd rather have that than for him to go after my galleon, because then I can spend a turn destroying the hunter with the galleon, and then everything's happy again. So on his turn, he's going to take a shot at me with these trenchers, and they have the little grenade guy, and the grenade scatters off, comes over here, and kills off Oren. And it's like, come on, really? But yeah, there you go, Oren down already. Otherwise, the hunter does kind of move back, takes a shot at Stannis and misses, so much for that. He's able to get off Arcane Shield up onto both the heavies, so that's going to be kind of annoying. By the way, if you're wondering what the junior is running, it is the black charger. Otherwise, yeah, he very much goes up here with his trenchers again. They're going to dig in, take a couple of shots. He does kill one guy or something like that, so not really too bad. I mean, I did lose Oren, which is annoying. Oren would have been nice to try and stop some things, like maybe some chain lightnings or something, but hey, what are you going to do? So anyway, now I'm going to really get into there. I know that if I let him feat and he gets all the shots in, he's going to really pull a hit in attrition. So what I need to do is to really try and shoot down all the trenchers, tie up the charger, and then hopefully take out the ironclad. But it's not really the easiest thing to do because of that defense 15 or... a defense 12 rather, 15, that'd be crazy. A defense 12, I need 7s a hit, and that's not really the easiest thing. So the way it works out in the end is like this, kind of a blurry picture. I don't know what it's focused on, maybe the building, but I am able to kill off a lot of his guys. You know, a lot of this because I have a lot of combined ranged, and so I'm able to really just stay back and first go up the rangers to mark them, shot down a few because I got lucky, then the long gunners really start shooting into them, do a lot of damage. Even the steelhead riflemen go up and they kill a lot more. I'm able to go up with the rangers on the left and they're shooting down some guys, so really did a wonder to these trenchers. So they're really down to just the two models now. Otherwise, you can see Stannis tied the guy up there and then went up to the ironclad, dragged it in, but I kept it out for like more than an inch from me, so I'm not in melee range, and then I pop feet so it can't get to me. And clearly that's because I did not finish it off. You know, I really did not do much damage to it at all, which was kind of annoying, but hey, you know, I kind of feel I did a pretty good number on him, feeling okay now. So on his turn, he's going to come back and start shooting down some of my guys. These chargers are starting to do some work. I actually kind of thought he was going to pop feet here and do a lot of shots into my galleon, but I guess the reason why I didn't do that is because since I'm engaged, I have unyielding going thanks to Magnus2, so I'm armor 21, so I guess he's going to hold it for a turn. Otherwise, like one of the chargers kind of ties me up, but otherwise he's starting to shoot my guys. His trenchers charge into me, so really making things a lot harder. And you know what? I'm kind of okay with this. I'm just going to keep on going now and going with this attrition. And so that's what I'm able to do. I'm able to kill off now the Stormclads on the right. I also didn't mention that his gun mage captain was able to kill off Kel Balok. So this turn I was able to kill off him, and I'm on his flag now. So I'm already starting to score on his flag on the right. Kill off some more things in the center, but mainly just doing some damage to the charger. I have a couple of rangers that get up and get some shots onto the squire, but I'm not able to get any damage on it. Otherwise, I'm able to destroy the ironclad, so that's awesome, and that's really it. So in his turn, he keeps on doing the attrition here, and so the hunter in the top actually does a big huge chunk at his status, does like 7 of the boxes, so that really hurts. The little charger there was killing off loads of those rangers. The defender now starting to take some big chunks out of the galleon, so I need to kind of get something going on there. Otherwise, yeah, you can see he killed off a good number of my other trenchers and stuff like that. Rupert actually charged over and came into me on the right, so I'm going to have to see if my rangers can deal with him. But otherwise, he went for some chain lightnings, and it just didn't really come together. Where Haley is actually right now, I was actually wondering if I should go for the assassination now, but because of that temporal deceleration, I just can't really get enough onto her, and she's at least camping enough that I'm just not going to get it done now. So my turn, I keep on just trying to chip away, but it really kind of fails all around the board. I mean, I really do kind of like damage the one black charger so that he's pretty much useless now. I try attacking Rupert, but wow, that's a complete waste of time. Given my crappy sword and his actually decent armor, I am just not going to be turning him at all. So yeah, really now it looks like that right flag, I'm not going to be doing any more scoring there. I do some damage to the defender, so it's starting to get a little bit softened up, but yeah, you know, I'm starting to kill off an odd Stormcaller and stuff like this here, so the attrition is really going against him. You know, in the long run, his defender, he knows he is going to be losing it now that's been kind of softened up. It's just a matter of when I want to walk in and drag it in now, and so he's talking about how he kind of really has to go for it. And so that's what he does. He comes down here and he tries going after Magnus, tries to do some shots and doesn't really do much at first. I mean, the charger's shooting me, and this is on his feet turn. I basically just use my camp to get rid of all those shots. Then Haley comes down and she takes a shot and hits the first one, does some damage, but then misses, and I bullet dodge her away so that Haley can't do anything else. Yeah, at that point, I mean, the defender, I believe, had already gone. So, I mean, it didn't really get any other shots on past that point. And at this point now, where he just tried throwing everything into me and came up short, now he knows he's really in a lot of trouble. And so really all I gotta do is kill off the one little charger that's in front of her. So I just use the galleon to do that, shooting down the one charger, boosting some blast damage on her, and then once that's all gone, the long gunners just do a big huge double tap into her, and that's gonna be the game. So there you go, guys. Kind of a gunline fight for this one here, even though in the end I still tried going for like the scenario thing. Really what I should have done, and maybe I could have pushed it a little bit more, is the Rangers probably should just pull back, took a couple of free strikes and shot down Rupert, but in the end I didn't really care. It was all about attrition. In this one here, where you do have the galleon, you know, he can do this attrition a lot better. If I had the nomad build, that would be pretty much useless. Those nomads would be slowly walking up, they'd be being shot, and then meanwhile when I'm going with the galleon, he can do this. I can just stand back and shoot. So again, I'm starting to really like the galleon in this list more than the nomad. So anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts on that. Do you like the nomads in here better, or do you like the galleon? And otherwise, right after this, I had a game with my Buccaneer Brigade, so look forward for that, and we'll see you later. Bye. Hey there, if you liked watching this video, please go down and give it a like down below you here. And if you have any concerns or questions or comments, please put those in the comment section as well. You know, the best way for me to give you what you want to see is if you tell me what you like seeing and what you don't like seeing. So otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.